Hi, my name is Yogo Now, and I'm doing a speech on Communications 101 for Liberty University. Now, the purpose of my speech is to inform my audience of how the historical documents of other kingdoms, empires, and countries confirm events the Bible is fact. The recorded documented historical accounts in the Bible, such as Moses leading the people out of Egypt or the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, is not just a fairy tale story for people to act good and be good, but instead is actual facts and actual events that are backed by the historical documents of our nation. Now, based on my research of the historical biblical events, I present information that solidifies those events as fact, as varieties of other nations' histories also documents the same event. Now, during the following minutes, I will tell you where these events in the Bible are also documented in other nations. Now, there are non-major Christian writers from the 1st and 2nd century, such as Josephus, Tacitus, and Pliny the Younger, who wrote references to Christianity and Jesus Christ. Josephus was a 1st century Jewish historian, and he wrote the book Testimonia Flaviana, referring to Jesus as, "Now there was about this time Jesus, a wise man, and it would be lawful to call him a man, for he was a doer of wonderful works, a teacher of such men as received the truth with pleasure. He drew over to him both many Jews and Gentiles. He was the Christ. And when Pilate, at the suggestion of principal men among us, had condemned him to the cross, those who loved him at first did not forsake him, for he appeared to them alive again on the 3rd day, as the divine prophets had foretold these, and 10,000 other wonderful things concerning him." Now, there was Pliny the Younger, who was a Roman governor of Pontus and Bithynia, and he wrote letters to Emperor Trajan of how he dealt with Christians. And he wrote, I quote, "I interrogated these as to whether they were Christians, and those who persisted I ordered executed. For I had no doubt that whatever the nature of their creed, stubbornness and inflexible obstinacy surely deserved to be punished. There were others possessed of the same folly, but because they were Roman citizens, I signed them to be transferred to Rome." Now, there was Tacitus, a very famous 2nd century historian, and he wrote things referring to Jesus in his writings of age. Nero, the infamy of being believed to have ordered conflagration, the fire of Rome, hence to suppress the rumor he falsely charged with guilt and punished Christians, who were hated for their enormities. Christus, the founder of the name, was put to death by Pontius Pilate, procurator of Judea in the reign of Tiberius. Now, there are also Egyptian papyrus and hieroglyphs that matches the existence in the acts of Rome. There's papyrus and has recordings of said Titus I, who ruled from 1290 BC to 1279 BC, who was the second pharaoh of the 19th dynasty known as the New Kingdom, and succeeding him was Ramses II, who ruled from 1279 BC to 1213 BC, which is all things written in the Bible related to Moses. And even in Egyptian papyrus, there was a Prince Tutmos is recorded as the eldest son of Titus I, and he mysteriously disappeared. But if you was to translate Tutmos, is actually very similar to the name Moses. Finally, the events in the Bible are backed up by the history of other nations. The Babylonians, the Greeks, the Roman Empire reports the taking over of Israel and Judah matching the time that the Bible said these things occurred. Also, surrounding countries of Israel, such as Lebanon, Palestine, Egypt, Syria, Jordan, all reports events of the Bible, but give different accounts and amount of time for it to occur. For example, in the Bible, it says Israel went to war with the Palestinians, but the war lasted for 60 days, and Israel was victorious. But the Palestinians say we went to war with Israel, and it lasted for 90 days, and we lost. So the war actually took place. The outcome of it actually happened. Just you've got some minor differences on details because you're looking at two different viewpoints of how they looked at the war. So, with so much evidence and support backing the Bible, other than the Bible itself, it clearly shows that the events of the Bible, such as the crucifixion and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, is true. So if you look at this chart, non-Christian writers, histories of nations, and empires and other kingdoms, and Egyptian papyrus and hieroglyphs all support and back the Bible. Now, I would also like to cite and reference the places where I got my information from. There's Ticker Tackett, the Testimony of Decedents, Tackett Education and Apologetics Ministry. There's Linda Elgin, Moses Ramsey, Sekai, King Tut Index. There's Christopher Price, Did Josephus Refer to Jesus? Betty's Library, and Peter Kirby, Finally the Younger, Early Christian Writing. Thank you for listening.